Alright, we're back. Let's continue. Day 2. No, day 3. Day 3? I guess this day 3 because we got there the first day really late at night, so... You learn a lot about yourself out in the edge of the wilderness. You know, after you've told your secrets, that space now can be filled with food. Also, they've got a really weird mixture of culture here. You know, they don't get many guests, so this is a big event. Alright, what do you got? A monster. Large unknown monster has been sent upon. Blah 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 blah. Okay. It's an optional quest. Yeah, right, man. We're gonna investigate a international crisis. That's what we're gonna do. Left to our devices, Class 7 ventures into unknown territory. Nobody can stop this machine. Oh, come on, guys. You're making it worse. That's not how this works. We're a team. They look kind of pissed. Somebody is obviously setting us up the bomb. Not realizing we, of course, are the bomb. Is that an invasion force? I can't tell how big those things are. Okay, they're not shooting at least yet. Hey everyone! Good morning, good morning, good morning Empire. Good morning Republic. Well, see you guys around. Okay, so restraint is being exercised at least for now. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wait, there are more? Okay, so there are... I didn't know there were so many of them here. I only saw 3. I hope they didn't get that, and for that matter, wrong. I'm gonna miss this Nahaha. Okay. So somebody wants the Empire to go to war with the Republic, that's for sure. And they picked a peculiar spot to do it. Also, a very peculiar timing. At this point, there's no way that any of this is coincidence, because everywhere we go, and on the last day of our trip, everything hits the fan. So that means there must be an insider, either for us or against us. Again, as mentioned, either knowing that we're going to be here and then planning the event accordingly, or knowing that the event's going to take place and then bringing us here while it's happening. I don't know which one yet. Okay, let's go. You're the truck driver. I've always wanted to be a truck driver. No, it's never a bad time for jokes. Oh boy. No matter what you do, make sure you have no regret is a line that you never want to hear somebody tell you. They're leaving this place, which is wise, I guess. Yep. And of course, Gwyn will take everybody because he's the truck driver. Also, do I? Okay, so she's just sitting there. I was thinking about upgrading my quartz, but I don't think I need to do that yet. I have another chance to come back here, I think. Well, if I remember correctly anyway. Where else? Those are... I think Shide is the only one we haven't talked to yet. Yeah, there's an interesting quest. I don't know, I guess interesting is very relative, but there's an interesting quest. Spoilers, when you come back to the North Highlands in the second game. Again, why is everybody always riding with Ring? But then once we start riding, Gaius is going to be in the front. Nope. What is that angle?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost hit that. That'll be bad.
That's one of the Imperial Army's
The situation
airships.
is looking worse by the minute.
Okay, we see it.
We need to hurry. Yeah.
You know, I couldn't go any faster if I wanted to.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
Now, we were eating breakfast at 6:30, so now it's 10. Okay. He's gonna get to work. No, don't take photographs. You need to talk to people. Also, the guy on the tank is permanently saluting. Maybe he broke his arm. Oh, hi, General? Yeah, I'm about to go to war. Okay, we need to get out of here. Well, it's a very sensible thing to do because they're about to fight. You don't want students to be here. But Gaius is not gonna leave. It's personal for him. They wouldn't do that to as a setup. Well, I mean, at some point, you're duty bound. So it's not a problem that he can't really solve. He doesn't have the authority. And I think he can't really stop him because Gaius is a member of the Nord Highlands. He doesn't have authority over him. He's not a... Yep. What? I don't want you guys. You're just gonna slow me down. I cannot bring shame upon my family like this. The general is counting on this already. He doesn't seem the least bit surprised. So that means they will miss their train. Alright, let's do it. I like this part of the game. Because the first day and a half is really, really slow. And then everything just starts happening.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly. I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all. And more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight.
Gaius is a warrior poet.
I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruin.
I wouldn't go that far.
I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you,
It's like he's gonna be even more poetic now. You can't love something until you leave it.
what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains. And the Imperial Army responded in kind from the watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent.
Who is this priest? Now, we actually know who he is. We don't know now, but somewhere in the lore it tells you.
One
He's
thing
not.
that stood out to me was just how many lives had been lost.
He's
during the
not a
conflicts
mere.
between
He's
the
no
major
mere
powers.
priest.
Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now.
We are behind the times.
That there was no guarantee my homeland could
Oh.
stay at peace forever.
Oh, okay. That's about the same thing.
That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
Damn outsiders, always ruining stuff for everybody.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the Academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
He's on a scouting mission.
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation, and before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling in the academy.
Gaius is a man.
I have to agree.
He makes the rest of us feel like kids.
I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they'd leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure.
We're all cowards.
But I think I finally understand. Elisa? Well, just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this.
Also,
Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family. Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop Ward from breaking out.
it's one thing to say that, but
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gaius end up being the most important member of this class in the future. Actually, I know this already. Because I've been spoiled on the third game. I know what Gaius becomes. Let's not get hasty. The war has not started yet. I wonder how the folks in the capital are taking this. Now, one school of thought, of course, is that given the streak of Erebonia and the techniques they use, this is sort of an internal setup job directly from the capital. And it wouldn't be beyond them to not tell, the soldier stationed here, because as you have heard, the 3rd Armored Division is basically exiled here. So they're not in the inn. Okay, Samurai is safe. He was the truck man. I just want to know if that's safe. There's nothing to see here. I don't think we can go up there because it's broken. Yeah, we can't. I think we just need to check out all these little marks. That's a shell. Oh. It's Erebonian in origin. And we make those too. Is that what her mother was doing? Is that what she was planning? Now, they could, of course, but that doesn't really make any sense, because if their objective is to go to war, if the Republic's objective is to go to war, there's no reason that they would use an Empire-made weapon. So if you use an Empire-made weapon, it's trying to make people think that there's an internal job, but why would anybody do that? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because if you wanted to strike a strategic target, this wouldn't be a watchtower here, out of the middle of nowhere. That's... oh no! We lost Rome. Nothing to nahaha about now. 3 in the morning, okay. So they were attacked first. Looking to the base. So it's coming from, let's see, we can't tote any more higher. It's coming from that away. That away. That away? Yes. Are we done? Three o'clock. You're seeing if I'm paying attention. I'm not sure that alone is enough to rule out self-sabotage. Because, you know, if somebody really wanted to make it look like it's a problem, then they would, of course, make their own damage greater than the damage on the other side. And you don't know how many people they've lost. They could have just blown up a bunch of empty warehouses, right? So I don't know if that's really enough to rule that out, but okay. Yes, useless. But then again, if you do try to pull this off in Crossbell, things might have escalated very, very quickly. So there will be no moral upground or high ground. But then again, I'm not sure if anybody here needs a moral high ground. This isn't exactly international politics, given that there are basically 3 countries on this continent. And everybody knows that Erebonians are the bad guys. They have reputation. Let's say the weapon. Yeah, it's a Verne company, yes. The Jaegers, it's always the Jaegers. Let's give Fee a call. What's the motive? Oh. Well, we know that, sort of. We know which direction that's coming in. Okay. You might be stretching this a little bit. If you know the powers, for example, the muzzle velocity, well, I guess if you know the muzzle velocity of what mortar model is being used, okay. It's not so much the shell, but rather the firing instrument or the mortars themselves. Unless there's a very specific shell designed to fit a specific mortar. Okay. Also, you don't know exactly what angle that the hit is being... Well, you know the location. So, if it's moving up or versus if it's moving down, where in the trajectory it's being hitting. Thanks. I don't know, man. It seems like if you know the muzzle velocity and everything, it's simply a matter of doing simple mechanics. Alright, sounds good. Let's do that next time. Next time. See ya.